Hello and welcome to Pro Trader Strategies Market Commentary for Monday, May the 10th. I'm Eric Wilkinson, and some of you may recognize me as the Wolfman from mainstream media, where I talk about the economic data, the geopolitical environment, how those come in to impact the markets with some of my market analysis. I'm going to do the same thing for you folks in these daily market commentaries, but I'm also going to talk about option strategies I implement into my portfolio based on those assumptions I come up with. For you, we streamline the process for you to find the optimal option strategy for any given assumption. What we do is we look at the underlying, see if those option prices are expensive or cheap, and that will determine our option strategy. So please check out the devil of the details in those webinars. Smash that like button for me if you would. It really does help us out. And if you have any questions, comments, or anything else, throw it down there in the bottom section there. As a matter of fact, something to talk about today. Flipping through, noticing that there is a 2021 twig from New York. Smells of New York, apparently, and the rubbish in and around that area for $1,200. One picture, one of one, you will be sent that twig. So it got me thinking. I was like, oh my gosh, this NFT craze is going crazy. This morning I was out walking the dogs and I found a rattlesnake run over on the road. Should I do a rattlesnake on the road or something like that NFT? I'll send you the actual rattle. It smells of a dead rattlesnake. I don't know. Just crazy stuff people doing these days. I thought that was interesting to note because we don't really have any economic data to go over. We do have Evan speaking and Biden speaking. That's not really what's driving the markets today. It's really, again, that sector rotation we've been talking so much about, folks. Out of that stay-at-home trade, the FANGs are getting spanked today, while we're seeing some of these legacy IBM-type tech stocks making the move to the upside. So are we breaking out of this stay-at-home trade, this roaring 20s? People actually going back to the malls. If we look at BBY, Best Buy, they are making new all-time historical highs today, ripping to the upside. So let's get on with the market since there's no economic data going on. Crude oil unchanged. There was a cyber attack on the pipeline. That was probably going to give it a little bit of a boost, but it seems to be not that big of a deal at this point in time where they've already kind of gotten that back online. So it's not a major ordeal. Bit of a scare though. Bitcoin. It is unchanged, was in negative territory earlier today, testing that 50-day simple moving average after Elon Musk went on SNL, which is Saturday Night Live, and was doing a bit of a chat. He actually came off pretty good. It was kind of funny, actually. But causing Doge, which is doggy coin, it is a joke. These other ones have intrinsic value, like Bitcoin and Ethereum. Those do. Doge was created as a joke. It is an NFT, folks. It is a non-fungible token, basically. So, like this twig, that's about what a Dogecoin is, okay? But the NFT world is a little bit crazy. Just like a dead rattlesnake on the road is still just a dead rattlesnake. All right, gold is moving to the upside. As I talked about, I think that inflation worries are going to help drive gold higher. We're seeing some of the gold miners do very well. Check out GDX and GDXJ. Those are making some moves to the upside as well. Bonds pretty much unchanged. VIX slightly higher today, back in those teens. The 20s might not be around for a little while if we continue to see this upward momentum with the equities, I meant to say. You can see the Dow Jones Industrial Average up 270 points near the high of the day. Just a few ticks shy of that at any given point, but 35,000. That was printed during the day session. Maybe everybody busted out their hats. And here we're seeing the NASDAQ move to the downside. FANGs getting crushed, all of them in negative territory. E-mini S&Ps could be in positive territory at any given time, as it is a bit of a lagger today. It's just kind of not really going anywhere, as we can see on the breakdown there. Best Buy. This is what I was talking about. New all-time high, making a move to the upside. Are people going to be going back to the malls and shopping at these brick and mortar stores? They might actually. If people have cabin fever, they're probably actually kind of missing the mall at this point, right? When you aren't allowed, it makes you a little bit more angst to want to get to that area or to go to those types of places when you're told you're not allowed to. So anyway, with that being said, I haven't jumped in on any of these, but Facebook moving to the downside. As you can see, we can go through just about all of the fangs. Trying to talk and type Netflix. It's moving to the downside. Google, even Amazon. I mean, I can punch through all of these. They're not doing very well today. But then on the other side, we can look at IBM moving to the upside. Deere, I think, made a new all-time historical high today, 400, as you can see here on this chart. So some of these reopening type of trades, not necessarily the Deere is a reopening, but Caterpillar, it's going to kind of follow along with that. We could probably even see Cummins do very well today. So basically that idea of that reopening trade doing well and moving to the upside. With that said, though, the only thing that I've done today so far is get out of my Kroger, because this was a play on inflation, but Kroger making a blast off to the upside, and it's not rolling over like I was expecting to see this. And so I had gone into the Kroger trade and done the July, bought the 35 puts in there. I was basing this on inflation, maybe cutting into their margins, and did not work out the way I wanted. So I bought those 35 puts for $1.50 and got out of them for 68 cents this morning in both my IRA and in my trading account. So just breaking through to the upside. Not a great technical setup here, but I was thinking this tweezer tops would hold here, and it didn't. So we're out, pulled the ripcord on this trade for Kroger moving to the upside, because Kroger's moving to the upside. And that's about it, folks. That's all I've got for you again. Like I said, if you think maybe I should launch this non-fungible token, let me know. Comment at the bottom, or is some of this non-fungible token stuff for the birds, which is what that snake is going to be end up for. All right, so that's all I got for you guys, other than take a moment to go over our disclaimer, and if you can't smash that, take that. Or take it easy. Bye for now.